Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan, and today we are going to be recapping my 20 best, so the highest selling dollar-wise sales for 2024 for Poshmark and eBay combined, so 20 sales across Poshmark and eBay. I thought that would be a kind of fun way to kind of close out the year and see what platform I sold the highest dollar item on, etc., etc. If that sounds interesting, please do consider subscribing. And before we get into it, if you'd like to help my channel in the YouTube algorithm by leaving a comment, but you don't know what to comment, you can go ahead and leave this emoji. Okay. So we're going to start with Poshmark, and not new here, I'm going to do this kind of like a regular what sold video where I share on the screen a photo of the item while I'm chatting about it. So the first platform we're going to talk about is Poshmark, and we're going to go in order from least expensive to most expensive. And the first Poshmark sale I have to share is this All Saints Mason Varsity Goat Leather Snap Button Bomber Jacket in camo, size extra small. It sold back in August for $165, and it went to Arizona. I don't know why I like knowing where things go in the country, and I especially love when it comes to eBay sales, seeing where things go out of the country. So I'm going to share that little bit of information with you as well. Next Poshmark sale, Nilly Low Tan Emerson Barrel Curved Leg Japanese Denim Jeans, size 25. These sold for $165, and they sold not too long ago to a YouTube viewer, so thank you again. My next Poshmark sale, Arc'teryx Atom LT hoodie in black, full zip jacket, men's size medium. It sold for $169 in May, and it went to California. Then I sold this Coach Vintage Y2K mini flap cargo pocket bag in black, logo canvas silver. It sold for my full asking price of $170, and I know that because it sold 2 days before Christmas, and its new home is in Alabama. My next Poshmark sale, I love this one. Vintage 1960s Paco Rabanne style chainmail shoulder flap bag in silver. It sold for $175 back in March, and it went to California. Next sale, Stallion Zorro Gator ankle boots in black, scallop detail, size 7.5 for $200, and they went to Oklahoma. Next, I know this was a Plato's Closet find. Burberry Vintage Nova Check tassel scarf in blush pink, 100% cashmere. This sold back in January for $200, and it went to California. My next sale, Hermes Rose de Vence square silk scarf in rose pale citron, new with tags. This sold in April for $250, and it went to California as well. Second to last Poshmark sale, Doc Martens Nyberg boot, Aunt Sally floral, skull Napa leather, 8 eyelet. They sold for $280 in October, and they went to Texas. This was also a Plato's Closet find. My last Poshmark sale, last but not least, Gucci Vintage Jackie perforated leather shoulder bag in black. This sold in June for $370, and it went to New York. This Gucci bag had absolutely zero Gucci branded markings, and it ended up being my highest priced Poshmark sale for the year with zero Gucci emblems, logos, all of the things. So it just goes to show you that even damaged things can still sell, and this damaged thing ended up being my highest price sale on Poshmark for the year, so that's pretty cool. Okay, next we're going to jump into eBay, and the first eBay sale I have to share, Peruvian Connection Fair Isle 100% baby alpaca knit sweater, size medium, sold back in January for $180, and it was promoted. I do have that listed here for my eBay sales because I do promote everything at a varying rate between 2 and 5% at this point in time, but it's changed over the year. So I will just make note if it did sell via promoted listing or not. I don't know if I said already, it sold for $180 and it went to California. eBay sale, held Cooper leather jeans, black buttery soft leather motorcycle pants, size 60. These sold back in March for $180. They did sell via promoted listing and they went to Ohio. I love this brand. It's a happy brand. Like Lily Pulitzer, I feel like, is a happy brand. It just makes you happy when you look at it. Emilio Pucci vintage 70s bright pattern cotton skirt in blue, size 6. This sold in February for $185. It was sold via promoted listing and it went to Massachusetts. Next sale, vintage 1950s tulle T-length party dress in pink. This sold in March for $200 via promoted listing and it went to Oregon. Next eBay sale, Zoom Zoom vintage tiered lace maxi gown, prom wedding ethereal whimsy peach dress. This sold in November for $225 via promoted listing and it went to Minnesota. Next eBay sale, this was a fun one too. The Lily by Lily Pulitzer vintage 70s floral long sleeve caftan, size small. This sold in November for $225, not via promoted listing, and it went to Florida. eBay sale, this was also a fun one, so beautiful. Seton Enterprises 1960s heavily floral beaded crochet swing skirt dress, size 8. This sold in April for $270 via promoted listing and it went to Ohio. Next, Fry vintage 70s campus boots, horse embroidered tall western hippie boots, size 7.5. These sold in July for $272, not via promoted listing, and they went to Oregon. Next eBay sale, Vincent Serban 1995 photography negative collection number 53 monumental history, sold in March for $300, not via promoted listing, and it went to Alabama. And last but certainly not least, Chanel vintage 1991 fall ready to wear Karl Lagerfeld skirt, teal with logo buttons. This sold in August, the day before my birthday, for $350 and it did not sell via promoted listing and it went to Florida. So that's it for these sales that I have to recap with you. So my best sale on eBay was $350, a Chanel skirt, and my best sale on Poshmark was $370, a Gucci vintage bag. I'm so curious if you would care to share, if you are a reseller or if you sell things, what was your personal best sale of the year or your favorite sale of the year? My favorite sale of the year, I want to say it's that lace dress, the one that sold pretty quickly that I found the whole Reddit thread about someone asking a week prior to me finding it, please help me find this dress. I want to say it was that because I like to tell myself that yes, it was that person that bought the dress, but I'm trying to think of like my favorite find. Maybe I'll have to circle back for my favorite find of the year. Speaking of finds, I want to put it out there in the universe, in the ethos, manifest it. Some of my BOLO brands that I personally have never found, never thrifted in the wild before. And if you have been listening up until this point, please do take a look at your lovely screen. I'm going to put a few brands that I'm hoping to find in 2025, my thrift BOLO list for this year. Thank you in advance, Fashion Fairies. If you want to share, that's another thing. If you want to share your BOLO brands for 2025, brands you're hoping to find in this new year, I would love to know in the comments below. So that's it for this What Sold 2024 recap slash manifesting my thrift wish list for 2025. If you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.